lágbára ọba tó kẹ̀kẹ́ tó kárí ayé ẹlẹ́mìsíkẹ́ àtọ́bàjáyé mú gbádùn ẹ̀ jù.
I will praise you, Jehovah, Hosanna, Yahweh. Praise you, Jehovah, Hosanna, Yahweh. Ayaba, Esther, George, praise you, Papa, oh Yahweh. Praise you, Jehovah, Hosanna, Yahweh. Praise you, Jehovah, Hosanna, Yahweh. Praise you, Jehovah, Hosanna, Yahweh. Papa Nana, Papa J-Boy, oh yeah, praise you, Jehovah. Hosanna, Yahweh. Kike Diamond, oh yeah, praise him, Jehovah. Hosanna, Yahweh. Femina Baja, praise him, Baba, oh Yahweh. Praise him, Jehovah. Hosanna, Yahweh. All stars kakiri agbaye, oh yeah, praise him, Jehovah. Hosanna, Yahweh. Bayo Adeaga, oh yeah, praise him, Jehovah. Hosanna.
Táyé kọ̀ mí sílẹ̀, ó dúró tì mí, ó bá mi gbẹ́rù mi, ó sọ di fífúyẹ́ fún mi. Ìwọ náà máa bọ̀, ó ń dúró dè ọ́. Ẹ wá sọ́dọ̀ mi, ẹ̀yin tá dẹrù wíwé lólórí. Ẹ wá sọ́dọ̀ mi, kẹ́ wá gba ìsinmi. Jésù ń dúró, ó ń dúró, ó ń dúró dè ọ́. Máa bọ̀. Lọ́wọ́ rẹ̀ ló ń bẹ. Mo fẹ́ kó mọ̀ dájú pé òtítọ́ àti ìyè ní orúkọ rẹ̀. Màmá ní o. Wọ́n ní ọ̀rẹ́ kan tí wọ́n bí tẹ̀lé. Àtọ́tọ́ gbójúlé àtọ́tọ́ fẹ̀yìntì. Ọgbà wọn bá mú ojú ọ̀run òsè gbámú. Jésù lọ̀rẹ́ mi mo fẹ́ kó mọ̀ dájú pé o. Òtítọ́ àti ìyè ní orúkọ rẹ̀. Ọ̀rẹ́ gbogbo ayé wa gbọ́. Ẹ wá sọ̀wọ́. Kò máa gbowó kò máa gbóbi. Láàgbọ́. Ọ̀rẹ́ Jésù lọ̀rẹ́ àtàtà mo fẹ́ kó mọ̀ dájú pé o kò ní pàdánù láyé. Wonderful Jesus. Gbogbo aráyé ni máa ròyìn fún. 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 O ṣeun tì. Ẹgbẹ́ kí n gbọ́. Ọlọ́run àgbọ̀ mímọ́. Ọlọ́run alágbára. Àtọ́ ṣeun tì. Ẹ bá mi pé o. Ọlọ́run tó jẹ́. Ọlọ́run alágbára. Àtúfà sí mi o. Tó ṣiṣẹ́ ìyanu lọ́wọ́. Máa ṣiṣẹ́ rẹ lọ. Ẹ kú iṣẹ́ o. Dádúrà mi ládé o. Dádúrà mi ládé o. Wo bí mo ti ṣe nílé rẹ o bàbá. Dádúrà mi ládé o. Bàbá mi o. Dádúrà mi ládé o. Èló tí ń gbóhùn gbàròyé. Dádúrà mi ládé o. Dákun gbóhùn ẹ̀bẹ̀ mi o. Wo bí mo ti ṣe. Tètè dáhùn sọ̀rọ̀ mi ọjọ́ máa mi lọ. Dádúrà mi ládé o. Wonderful Jesus. Gbogbo aráyé ni màá ròyìn fún. Wonderful Jesus. Gbogbo aráyé ni màá ròyìn. Títí dọjọ́ ogbó ni màmá yàn o. Gbogbo aráyé ni màá ròyìn. I will proclaim your name to the whole world. To the rest of my life. Gbogbo aráyé ni màá ròyìn. Máa wí fáyé, máa wí fọ́rẹ̀. Gbogbo aráyé ni màá ròyìn. Máa forí sọ, máa forí ròyìn o. Gbogbo aráyé ni màá ròyìn. Máa tún fi jó, máa tún fi sọ. Gbogbo aráyé ni màá ròyìn. I will proclaim your name to the whole world. You are the ancient of days, oh. Gbogbo aráyé ni màá ròyìn. Ọba tó lànà létí òkun pupa. Gbogbo aráyé ni màá ròyìn. Máa ròyìn rẹ káàkiri. Gbogbo aráyé ni màá ròyìn. Ṣebí wọ́n ló dìde fún ìrànlọ́wọ́ tèmi lásìkò. Ó ní kí n máa lọ ìwọ wà pẹ̀lú mi. Gbogbo ayé ẹ wá bá mi jíjó ayọ̀ yìí. Gbogbo lórí ire ó yẹ ẹjẹ́ àjọṣe o.
Be back. I want to say Happy New Year to everybody once again. I know I've said it on my profile, but I'm saying it again. Face to face, you are looking at me now, eh? I've missed everybody so much. I've been on holiday since just before Christmas till now. You know, Nobu said I should go and rest, but I didn't have enough rest. I still have the kids with me, so they're bothering me here and there. Please do me a favor. I need a favor. This is New Year. You know, let me tell you a trick about when somebody is on the show and we ask you to share. I personally don't mind you sharing while I'm online now. You can share for me. When I finish, it's up to you to leave it on your wall, or you can delete it from your wall. But I know as you shared, people already know that we're from Noble People International Magazine, and that way they can get to know Noble People International Magazine. But while I'm starting right now, I'm about to start speaking. You know my rules here. I spoke English, meaning I'm not very good at English, so I spoke. So whenever I make a mistake in my English, just dodge your head, because I shoot English a lot. That is my weapon here. I shoot English. Moment tab, moment fob. That is English spoker. I spoke. I am in elementary school, secondary of I say. Please let me to share now. Let me to share. I'm sorry, I'm still sharing. You can see that I'm looking up and down. I'm looking up and down. What's my name again? What's your name? Say my name. How many minutes I have for now? This is just joke minutes till 7:30, and I will start my topic. But now I just want to make people laugh as usual. Now Noble Police is back. My name is Kike Diamond. Noble Police. Oh my gosh, Ella Pati, my beautiful sister. Thank you so much for your contribution towards Noble People Award. We really appreciate you. Thank you so much. I've given your message to my boss. Thank you. We appreciate you, and thank you. My personal PP. Happy New Year to you. Good evening, ma. And I can see my boss lady. I salute you, ma. Good evening. Ella Pati, I started doing makeup free of charge online. So if you want to learn how to do makeup, I was watching. Was it yesterday? I still don't get it. You can see my eyebrow. It's still the same thing. Is it eyebrow? The bra we wear, or eyebrow? I'm not even sure if it's eyebrow or eyebrow or whatever it is now. You know. I say. New year, new look. You can see that it's cold outside. We're in a winter period, so I put jackets on now, police jacket. You can see it's a bit black, and I've got white tone there. I said make a two shop there now. Everything I go spoke together today. Jam no any if it's in now, and jam no any what go on people. Me I here, it's Kike Diamond, Noble Police at talk, everything together. You know where me, I come from Nigeria, everything I just spoke. When I catch police, when they catch me back, I say, hello, sir, officer. Me too, I won't join. I think I've said it before when I got to this country. Seriously, not when after, you know, being a while. And when they first introduced, what do they call it? You know, those police that work on the street, not police Gideon, not the real one. Community police, that's it. I told you once that I took the form. Jesus Christ, it's like a bridge. It was too much. They was asking me questions about my great-great-grandmother that I don't even know. Only my mom, my grandmom, that's all. The rest, I don't know them. They was asking me questions about them. I just leave the form, put it. I could have been a real police by now. I should have followed it, But it's not too late, so don't worry. It's not too late. What do I bring today? I'm not going to my topic right now. I'm just going to give us one or two things advice. You know, it's a new year. What are we planning for the new year? What are you planning for the new year? You know, before I was coming, I checked my Ashwebi. Hey, just last year, the amount of Ashwebi, please, I don't talk to one person. This my talk every time when I come on the show. It's for everybody. You just pick yours. But the amount of Ashwebi that I bought last year, when I counted it, there was 68 different Ashwebi. 68 in my cupboard. Is it wardrobe? And that thing we put clothes. 68 Ashwebi. Only you waka come. So this year, how many una won't take Ashwebi 68 like me last year? If I count the amount of gele, over 100 and something. Gele. So this year, my sisters, now you won't come give advice for now. Before I go on my topic, think twice. This year, think twice. Are you all about taking Ashwebi for this year? Are you all about going to party this year? Are you all about leaving your children and looking after yourself alone? That all you want to do is party? Are you all about being on the phone 24/7, ignoring your loved ones? Are you all about makeup only? You know, get nothing where you won't do anymore. Just makeup. And tell her, I know they talk to you. I know they teach people how to make up. But I'm talking to the ones that anywhere they won't go. If they don't look like Sixy Eko, sexy baby, Mo Wambe, they no fit go out. You see, this one na mini makeup, na me do it myself. As you can see, the eyebrow is still the same. If na my mom, now my sister, you can't see me say, hey, double police sexy. But today, I'm just normal myself, normal. Home service, whatever we call it. I just panabita myself today. But is that all you are about this year? Check yourself this year, my mommies. Let me talk to my ladies first. I trust my boss lady. She know they do makeup like that. She's just simple like me. It's true. I just they follow her now and say, if you don't make up, me too, I don't go make up. And I lie, if I don't make up, I know. I will. I go do makeup, but please, let's reduce some of our ways that we've been doing since last year. You know, if you went out too much last year, reduce it a little bit today. If you're the kind of woman that you don't know how to cook, this year try to learn. YouTube is there. You know, social media now, you can learn a lot. You can learn a lot from social media. You can learn a good thing from social media. You can learn a bad. It's either you choose a path of learning how to move forward in life, or you learn how to stay in one place. But social media, there's so many things going on social media, and you can learn so many things. There are people empowering people on social media. Temi Food, now she's teaching. If you go and look, she's not on Temi. I forgot what the new page is, but if you look at it, go on Temi Food. She's got a new page. She's doing giving back to the community, giving back to the public. She's teaching how to make weave-on, and how to, not only how to sew in weave-on, how to make weave-on, and how to sew it, and how to glue it on, like a wig cap. She's teaching people free of charge. And then she mentioned that they will be teaching other people as well on how to cook, things like that. Let's help each other. And Sister Ella Patti, she's teaching people on how to do makeup. Yesterday she was doing one. Like I said, let me say hello to people, and people have been waiting for me. I love my people so much, especially my PP. I don't know waiting I give that woman shop, and now one time I see that woman, but the love where she get for me, I know if you give her back, but I love you to return. My beautiful boss lady, I hail you. Sister Lapati, God bless you. Auntie Sheon, God bless you. Oh, my big uncle is online. Mr. Anyon, the first cultural icon, and Uncle Anyon as well. He teaches kids, the youth, on how to do traditional beating. Gagang, gagang, gang, gang, gang. Gagang, 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 gang, gang. So if you have children that are interested in going to African beats, please contact Uncle Anyon the first. Uncle Anya, and he is the first anyway. You can see his picture. He's got Oyinbo there. Unlike us, but now you see this year. Hey, I go join myself, run around me more, everybody. Thank you, my big uncle, for coming in. I've got Mrs. Nisi. I want MC Niye. Pane beats in here, Auntie Nisi. Sister Nisi, welcome on my show. Mr. Johnson. Thank you so much. Happy New Year, sir. God bless you for joining in. Auntie Mojisola Johnson, my one and only family. Everybody's my family. Make that no beat me when I go out. My big sis, thank you. Thank you for joining in. Kraniki Ashake one. Yes, and this is another sister in Manchester. Say Banwa àwọn ìrẹsì your father. Pomoto lata to gbata mi. What else does she do? She does money transfer. What else? Antoniki, everybody online, please, if you have one or two things that you're doing, please write it. Let people know you. Let's do networking. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I know it's not easy. You're not seeing me face to face, but you can write it. Introduce yourself. I beg. No, just say hello, Noble Police. I like everybody here today because I didn't need to say that. If you say hello to me, I will say hello to you back. Everybody has gotten used to my ways, so they've said hello to me. That's why I was mentioning their name, because normally I do not say people's name unless they want me to say their name. So if you are new to my program, Hang with Noble Police, my name is Kike Naimon, aka Noble Police. If you are new to my show, please comment, say hello to me so that I can appreciate you and I can, say one of two things that I know about you. My boss is also online, Mr. Adeaga Adebayo. I want to say a big thank you to you for giving me a support every time, and this is another year and we have started together. May God bless you and bless everything that you own. In Jesus' name, amen. Mr. Alinson Brighton, longest time. Thank you, welcome, and thank you for coming back. Happy New Year. Please say hello to me. Auntie Kraniki, what else do you do? I know you do a momo, a jakika, and cream. Yes, you do cream to look lovely and beautiful. Please introduce yourself. Networking yourself. Oh, this is another opportunity, when somebody is online like this. Me, I would join. If I go and if I'm watching you, I will tell this. My name is so. What do I learn from Podium Radio? Auntie Titi did some payback as well. Last time, she motivates some people, and she teaches pitch. Is it pitch? Oh, I forgot what they call it. That you just when you're somewhere, you introduce yourself like, okay, I'm so. I do so that people can know you. I know what you do. Thank you for the love. Oh my God, Sister Lapati, everybody's showing me love. I love you too. Facebook should do something that we that are talking like this, we can be throwing love back, so that you know that we love you back. And what time is it? I don't want to go past my time. This year, I'm minimizing everything. I've cut there's some ways that I used to work that I don't want to work that way. Maybe there's some parts that I used to go, I don't want to go that way again. And also, this year, good news. This year, I'm thinking, but I cannot do it alone. I have so many things in this little brain of mine, but I cannot do it alone. There's some of us, especially we ladies, we don't like to go out because of one or two things, but maybe because of children and things like that. So this year, I'm looking for women that we can gather together and start a networking group, maybe like once a month. You wish to go out and enjoy yourself, but because of children or because you don't want somebody, you don't want to go out to a restaurant or somewhere that you'll be thinking, oh, what's she doing out here? What is this, that? You don't want to be doing that. But let's network together. Maybe you can come to my own house. We'll make food. We have like ladies' nights, together. We'll cook, I don't know, it's just a suggestion for this year that, we can start doing. Don't isolate yourself in the house. This life is so short. Something happened today that one of my old friends, We fell out because of one or two things, hearsay, he say, she say, and noble police don't like wahala. If anybody give me wahala, I always run away from that person. So it just happened like that. Anyway, I stopped contacting her. But New Year's Day, I said Happy New Year to everybody, and she just replied me today and said Kike. And the way she even come and I said, I hope no problem. When she said Kike, I said, hi, what's up? And she said, oh, Kike, my mom died. And I was shocked. That's why they said this life is so short. Don't fight, don't quarrel with anybody. And our mom was like a mother to me, because me and our mom was so close. My friend was a little bit naughty, so our mom used to call me, tell me to talk to her. We were so close, and she was so strong. She's a social worker. She's a very strong lady, so for me to hear that from her, to say, it's somebody that me and I are fighting and telling me our mother died, it makes me think twice of life, that this life, we don't need to quarrel with each other. We don't need to fight each other, I love peacefulness. That is me. So please, if anybody offends you, I beg, be cool. Even if that person, the person offend you, hurt you badly, I beg, make you, finish everything, sort it out, forget it. What has gone past. This is a new, leaf, especially when we enter a new year. New things are going to happen. And, I have found a way of life as well, that when you make yourself happy, things will fall in places by itself. But when you make yourself sad, you'll be just packed in one side, no moving forward, nothing. You just be in one place. But when you're happy, you're friendly, nothing is bothering you. We're all human. Sometimes we go through the, a little bit of bad side and things like that. But when you keep yourself strong and motivate yourself, trust me, my things will just be falling. This year already, things have been going well for me. I thank God. I'm here. It's not by my power, but by the grace of God. You are here watching me. On your phone, you are typing with that finger. Nothing happened to you. Your fingers are there. You are using it to type. Some people cannot type anymore. Some people are not here today. It's not because they don't know how to do things. It's not because they're poor. It's not because, no. It's just the grace of God. So let's appreciate every day of our life. Let's appreciate every day of our life. Pastor Topper Kuti, good evening, my pastor. Welcome to my show. My big brother says, Uncle Anyo the first. God bless you, my sister. Thank you for talking drum and language. Oh, he also does language lesson. I must bring my son. Uncle Anyo, I'm going to inbox you to get more details. So if you want to teach your son Yoruba language, how to do talking drum, please contact Uncle Anyon. That's his information. That's his number. He's also on YouTube. He's doing well. If you go to all the engagements here in London, outside London, you will see my lovely uncle there. Uncle Anyon, the first handsome man. He's so handsome that, I even get scared that every woman wants him. Yes, Auntie Shem, forgive and forget. That is way of life. And, way of life is just being happy. And this year, I want to tell you something as well. Some of us we have sacrificed so many things for people. We have sacrificed our time, our money, everything. We've sacrificed for others. We've done that in the past. And this year, my brothers and sisters, my uncles, my mothers, my fathers, I want you to take time out for yourself. Look after yourself this year. Let me tell you about me as well. A little bit, I always like to come to me when I'm talking, They said, what is it? It's only this English, God, please, when they say when we should pray in the new year, I was telling God, I said, please, God, I want to know how to speak English. Father, Lord, I want to know how to speak English. I'm praying again. I want to know how to speak English. And sometimes you just call me, I will not know what to talk a bit English. You see, it's not even coming. English is not easy. Maybe I should start putting dictionary at my side. What was I saying? This year, what I want to do, my own New Year resolution, look after myself. Look, especially this face. If I scrub the makeup out, you will see big pimples like this, and black spots like this. Is big like this. So this year I want to look after myself. You know, I'm a big woman. I've been always telling you that I am size 8. I don't want to be using more than size 8. So this year I want to look after my health. Let me tell you another thing, my brothers and sisters. Rest is important. Having a good rest is important, especially women. I'm sorry, our daddy. I praise you too, because our daddy are doing now. They're doing well. In fact, seriously, our daddy, I clap for you. You're doing very well, because, you know, you go to work and things like that. But, you know, but we are our mommy. We, the ladies, the mother of the house. We are your mother in everything, eh? We are the one that is cooking. We are the cooker. You are the eating. We are the cooker. We are the buffer. We bath for the children. We are the school taker. We take the kids to the school. We are the picker. We pick the children again from the school. We are the look after again. We look after the children again. You see that the time that we have, it's just unrestable. There's no. When I look at the timetable sometimes, I say, you know, I went on holiday. I've been on holiday from uni. And to be honest, it's not as if I'm on holiday. I did not even see the opportunity and the essence of the holiday. Because me, I'm on holiday. The children are in school. I still need to wake up at 6 a.m. This country is easy. Don't let me say the other way. 6 a.m. you wake up, man. No sleeping, no resting. You bath for the kid, the bath, dress up. The time is going. Hurry up, go and eat. You pack her. You take the kids, you take them to school. You come back from the school. You think, say, you have the time for yourself. You sit down now. Cling, phone call ring. Me. But then this time, let me give you one. Let me teach you something. I beg my sister. I said the rest is important. Now, I have learned. When I don't want to pick up phone, is it aeroplane mode? I be airplane mode. I just put my phone, boom, on airplane mode. Make a rest, make you no kill me. By the time you look at the time now, 3:30 don't reach. By 3 o'clock, you are getting ready. If you haven't bath now, while at 2:30, you look at the time, quickly go and bath, get ready again. You are a picker. Pick up the children from school again. Our daddy, you see, I'm still praising you. See all this that we are doing. Our daddy is at work. It's only one work who is there from that morning. He's doing good. Our daddy, you are trying. I keep saying you are trying. But please think of us most time. We are the worker. Even though you, our daddy, at work, you know, you are working. But we are the worker. Because we, mommy, we don't have rest from when we wake up now. From when we wake up, we sleep. Only the time we rest is when we sleep. Even that sleep itself, sometimes when the ones that have little children, you just see them in the middle of the night. Just like my daughter the other day. If you see how I jumped up from the bed, I was sleeping already. She just came to my room. Mommy, from where? I just jumped up and said, But anyway, glory be to God. We are here, we are alive and alive and alive and alive. We thank God, we thank God. Help me to share. This is 7:30, right? So I will be going on my topic. This topic, I think, oh no, I've got people that don't understand Yoruba, so I will mix it. I will mix this topic that I have. You know, I've given a little bit of advice that I want to give today. Please, to our women, please limit everything you're doing this year. Too much party, limit it. Too much makeup, limit. Too much ashrebi, limit. Too much food, like me. I've tried to stop chocolates, but it's a lie. When I see you, when you have kids, it's difficult to stop chocolates, crisps, biscuits, and drinky. But with suya now, it's like a fish, one fish mini. I love suya. So all these things I need to stop. I beg, who can help me? I need street diets. I'm asking publicly. I'm here, strictly diets. I need diets. I cannot do without. I love food. They can use food to carry me away. All right. Enough of my joke today. Welcome. My name is Kike Diamond, known as Noble Police. I'm back. This is my first show in 2018. Okay, my topic of today is our youth, our children, the grown-up, the over 18. My topic for today. Please, if you have one, they can watch with you. And today I didn't go on Google to go and bring out facts, because it's a community thing that I've seen a little bit among Yoruba, not Yoruba, sorry, Nigerian community. You know, it's something that is happening now that maybe we need to talk about it, and maybe we can give each other's advice. And you know, I've got loads of my mommy's gym and say, Ella, if not gym, okay, I will try the gym. Oh. Okay, I've got a lot of people online. Like I've got people that are much older than me. Maybe you can give us, especially Uncle, and you're the first. I would like you to really contribute in this, please. Our children's, you know, I have a group that I do on WhatsApp. It's for the teenagers from 13 years old, but I've got like over 18 there, and I've asked questions. I've also asked my friends, the one I'm close with, I've asked them questions about this. First of all, okay, it's I don't know where to start from, but I need to start from somewhere. And no offense to men, no offense to you, to our daddy, no offense to any elders anywhere, no offense to anybody. But if we can look deep down with our girls, the one that are over 18, if we can look into them, when you ask them, do you have a boyfriend? Most of them will say no, right? Sometimes we don't believe that they don't have. We think they're doing something that they don't want to tell us. But you know what? Most of them don't have. Most of them don't have. When you ask your boy, you know, that do you have a girlfriend? They might say no, yes. Most of them don't have. And some, you know, some reason why some might not have might due to the fear we have put inside them. That as in don't go and bring pregnancy home without, you know, or men are this, men are that, or women are this, women are that. Most of them, you know, it's how we've brought them up. Some don't. And when I compare this, when I compare what I'm saying now to when I was younger, like them, to be honest, then I knew what boyfriend and girlfriend was, and they knew what boyfriend and girlfriend is now. But I knew. And you know, I knew about, you know, for what coming, for what like touch me, I touch you, go to bed and things like that. Oh, naughty girl. Anyway, then, you know, I had a boyfriend then, even at secondary school. Please don't tag me. Anyway, yes, I did all that, right? But if you look at it now, seriously, it's different. This over 18, I don't know how to call them. Maybe should I say over 18? They have the idea of everything that is going on, but seriously, they are not. Some of them are still a virgin. There's no lie about this. I did my investigation to know. I didn't go on Google. This is reality. It's something I've been asking around. And one of my friends, she has is it 18-year-old or 21-year-old? He's got a big boy, and he says his son, the son actually told the mother and says, Nigerian ladies of today, I'm sorry, no offense to anybody. Nigerian ladies of today, all they know is money, money, money. And you know, as a London boy now, compared to our daddy out there, the ones that have had the experience, our own guy. Now, maybe this should be Ninja guy versus Oyinbo Ninja brought up here. You know, their ways are very different. Okay, I was saying something before I went to this one. Yes, our girl. Let's watch out, please. Because sometimes, you know, they don't want to tell. Some of them, they might not want to tell us about their relationship. That is the one that actually goes in relationship. But if you look at it, the one that are going in a relationship are the girls. And these girls, they are not going out with their mates. They are not going out with their mates. They are not going out with the guy that they are in uni together. They are actually going out with our own father, our own uncles, big brothers. They have cajoled them, sweet talk them. Because our own boys of born and bred in this country, they are not doing that. They don't know that way of, you know, they are very real. If you look at the boys in this country, they are very straightforward and real compared to our boys London, the one that the came from Nigeria, older than them, they know how to sweet talk them, how to talk to them. So even sometimes, this our girls, they're scared to tell mommy what is going on, and the only time they will show you who they're dating are the times that it's too late. That is when they're already pregnant. When you ask them, talonfe, or mommy motiloyu, I'm pregnant. Who are you pregnant for? That is when they bring the man. And when you see and some of us women, I'm sorry, we like our children to we want our children to be successful in life, but don't let us chase them to only men that has money. Remember, their age mates are there, that they went uni together. They can work together in hand, teach each other, things together. They can grow up together. And this country, you need to work together, to build house together, to buy house together, to work together, to bring the kids together. And this is how the Oyinbo grow up, of being in one place, as in, maybe from their little age, they've been doing voluntary work. From there, they get a job there, they become the manager, they become the supervisor, manager. It's a gradual process. But what I'm saying today is let's bring these children together. I don't know how it's a bit, but let's bring them together. That's why I asked would it be a good idea for us now to start introducing our children with our children friends of the same age, so that they can have more rapport together, know more about each other, connect them together. Maybe they can start dating each other. It's not by force, so please, it's just something that we can start to introduce to our children from age 18. I'm not saying they should get married though, but knowing each other from that age. Fine, most of them know each other and say hi, that's all. Even some of our friends that we know each other, they have teenager, it's all about hi, nothing more, but when they're uni as well, our girls are going for the bigger boys, which are the ones over 30, which are the one not in their own range, their age range. What do you think? I don't know. I need someone to talk. I need, if you want to call in, I can give a number. Oh, my beautiful wifey all the way from Nigeria, Olori Ike Aya Team Connection. Good evening, ma. God bless you for joining in. Thank you. Happy New Year to you, ma. So what should we do on this? How should we go about it? Show your kafi or modore. Should we start? In the olden days, our parents used to do it. In the village, they do it. But this one is a plain thing, not to force them to, but we can advise them, talk to them, because when like I said, when I asked around and say, I asked boys, most of them were boys, and the girls that I asked, most of them says they are virgin, and they're over 21, 22. They did say they are virgin at the age of 21 to 22, and some of them, nowadays, because of mommy, they want to follow mommy footsteps, and mommy is overworking. That's why I said is what you do, your children follows. So if you're the going out type that you go out every time, all you want to do, all you think about is going out, your children will follow that footsteps. And you're the kind of person that gossip all the time, that on the phone 24/7, you're on the phone, your children will follow their habits. So some of us is what we have taught our kids, the way we bring them up, don't have a boyfriend, don't go near man, don't do this, don't do that. So at the age of now that they are in, of 20, 21, 22, they are still single. And some of them are virgin. I don't know if it's something to be worrying about of, our children being a virgin at the age of 22, 23. What are your, what do you think? I cannot talk alone. Please help me out. Let me give a number to call if you want to call in. Hold on. 0794 622 168. Sorry, 07948 622 168. If you want to call in, you can call that number. 07948 622 168. If you want to call in, that's the number to call in. Share Oda Kafi Omodore. Is it good to introduce our children to our children? I mean, our friends' children to our children to go into relationship together? Is it good to go back to the old ways of, building up a relationship with our friend? And there's advantages and disadvantages in everything we do, and the disadvantages that there is, I don't know, to be honest. I don't know the disadvantages, but the advantages is knowing who our children are marrying. That's the advantage that is there, that I know this person. I know that this person is from a good home. I know that this person went to uni. I know that this person is a good child. I know that the mother is from a good home. That is the advantages. Disadvantages, I'm not very sure. If I want people to tell me as well the advantages and disadvantages. Is there any point in it? What should we do? How should we encourage our children? Fine, we don't want our children to not go to uni or not to study. We want them to have a good life, but at the same time, we need to look in their future. So if you have any suggestions, any way that we can overcome this, please do call in or comment on what they can do and how we can overcome this. Welcome if you're just joining me. My name is Kike Diamond, known as Noble Police. Our topic today is She Oda Kafi Omodore. Is it good for us to introduce our children to our friend children, like a boy and girl together, to go into a relationship? That is the topic of today. She Oye Kafi Omodore. That's the topic today. She Oye Kafi Omodore. Back in the days, it used to happen. You have people connecting one person together, and it worked fine. And the reason why it was like that then is because they want to know where your children is going, which home they came from, if they came from a good home, their attitude, their behavior, their education, things like that. Just to know, it's good to know where our children are going, and like I've said. Most of our girls now, they're marrying people really older than them. They're marrying people that just cajole them. They're marrying leaders of different, I don't want to mention too much, but I am not pointing fingers at anybody. This talk is for all of us. We have teenagers now. I mean, not teenagers, sorry. We have grown-ups now. They're over 18. Most of them are virgin. Most of them are not in a relationship. Might be due to what we have told them, that don't go near man, don't have a boyfriend, don't do this, don't do that. It might be due to love of money. They're just too busy working. They don't have time for relationship. How can we solve that? What can we do to help? How can we go about it? I've given out number to call. 07948 622 168 is the number. Please help me to share. Welcome if you're just joining. My name is Kike Diamond, Noble Police. Today's topic has been pinned by my PP. Our children relationship. What should we do? How should we go about it? Auntie Kraniki Ashake says is a good teacher. I am the first Twale Baba. Yes, he is a good teacher. Our topic today is Shoye Kafi Omodore. Is it high time we start introducing our children to our friends' children to date each other, to marry each other? Why should we do that? Is it a good thing? And what is going on with our children nowadays of over 18, over 20, being a virgin, not in a relationship? How can we solve it? What can we do to help? Or is it okay for our children to be a virgin at the age of 22, 23, 24, 25? Is there any problem in that? Yes? No? I want to hear from you. Or do you have a teenager at home that is of that age, that is not in a relationship, or that don't have a boyfriend? Is it that they're hiding it from us, or they're lying to us? I want to hear from you, and I want to know from you. Please help me to share as you're just coming in. I'm still blowing my nose. You can see me going, Yesterday was very cold, and the day before yesterday. Thank God for today. All right. So today's topic is Shoye Kafomodore. Is it okay for us to introduce our children to our friends' children, to our friends' children, only to know, where our children are going, the home they're going, the kind of education background that the boyfriend or the girlfriend had, the kind of parents that the boyfriend, the girlfriend's mother are, the kind of home they're coming from. Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? Okay, would it work? Would it work if we start doing that? And how can we do it? Is it okay for us to build a social network gathering for our over 18 to attend of their own age only, so that they can mingle with the others' children? Oh gosh, nobody's saying anything on this topic. Is it a sensitive topic? Is this something that we're still thinking of, that is it happening? How can we do it? What can we do to it? Or have I offended any man? Because I said from the beginning that our man, they know how to cajole our little girls. By the time you know it, our 40-year-old is dating our 20-year-old, our 40-year-old is dating our 18-year-old, and their own age mates are there, that they're not dating each other. They are waiting for the younger one to grow. Is that the solution? Is it right? Why can't our children go out with our children? Why can't the university group date each other? Why so much gap like that? Is it something that's been going on for years and years and years and years, that it keeps going on? In life, we need to look at the situation. It's just like what is going on in Nigeria right now with our government. We're saying the people that are ruling our country are old and old and old, but where are the younger ones that want to do it? We need this younger one to come out. So that's the way relationships are. In this country, I've made my own personal investigation where I've asked questions from boys and girls, where the boys have said, our Nigerian ladies love money too much. All they want in a relationship is money, 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 money. And these boys are only working, they're studying and working part-time. You cannot compare them to a man that is working full-time, where these girls have been spoiled by them. So they end up going out with this older man because they're working full-time. They're getting everything they need from them, bus pass money, pocket money, everything they're getting from there. Where if they're going out with their own age mates that is working in Tesco or Asda, working 15 hours or working even less hours, that is earning maybe £100 a month, which he can probably only give them £20, comparing to a man that is working full-time, that is older than them, that can give them £100 a week. So I'm going to go on 2 minutes break. While I'm on break, make yourself coffee and I will be back. We're going to go on 2 minutes break now and I will be back.
Ọba tó lànà létí òkun pupa. Ọba ara yẹn ni máa ròyìn rẹ̀ káàkiri. Ọba ara yẹn ni máa ròyìn. Ṣebí wọ́n ló dìde fún ìrànlọ́wọ́ tèmi lásìkò. Ọba ara yẹn ni máa ròyìn. Ó ní kí n máa lọ ìwọ wà pẹ̀lú mi. Ọba ara yẹn ni máa ròyìn. Gbogbo ayé ẹ wá bá mi jíjó ayọ̀ yìí. Ọba ara yẹn ni máa ròyìn. Gbogbo lórí ire ó yẹ ẹ̀jẹ̀ àjọṣe o. Táyé kan mi sílẹ̀, ó dúró tì mí, ó bá mi bẹ̀rù mi, ó sọ di fífúyẹ́ fún mi. Ìwọ náà máa bọ̀, ó ń dúró dè ọ́. Ẹ wá sọ́dọ̀ mi, ẹ̀yin tá bẹ̀rù wíwé lólórí. Ẹ wá sọ́dọ̀ mi, kẹ́ wá gba ìsinmi. Jésù ń dúró, ó ń dúró, ó ń dúró dè ọ́. Máa bọ̀.
Noble Police. As usual, I'm still back on my topic on relationship with, I mean, our teenagers, not teenagers, our children relationship. Do you have children of, they're not children anymore, eh? When we say 18, they're big boys, big men. Do you have age 18 plus at home that is not in a relationship? Do you have girls, boys of over 18 that don't know how to toast? Is it whoa? They don't know how to toast them. They don't know what to say to them. You know, most of them are, you know, brought up. They've been brought up here, or they were born here, bred here. They don't know how to toast girls or toast boys. You know, I'm not saying they should start toasting, but you know, some nowadays now we have 20, 21, 22, 23 being virgin. So how do we help them? What should we start giving them lecture? You know, one time I've come here before when I talk about sex education at school. You know, some of us Nigerian parents, when they said they want to do sex education at school, we say, lie, no, our children, you don't want them to learn at that age. You know, this kind of thing affects them if they don't listen then. You know, it might be what is going on with our children of nowadays, you know. So maybe we need to start checking them. We need to start having a one-to-one time with them, talking to them. When it will be they don't know how to worst our girls and our boys. You know, maybe nowadays now we need to talk to our boys, we need to talk to our girls, we need to sit them down, ask them what is going on in their life. You know, some of them don't want to open up, maybe they're shy. That's why I said it's good to build a relationship with your children. It's good to be your children's best friend, so that way they're able to tell you everything, anything. Even if they have a relationship, they'll be able to tell you, you know, even when you just, do you have a boyfriend? You know, when I start saying, you know that yes, that means yes. Only when I don't know, I don't. But sometimes even when they say they don't or they do, we don't believe them. We believe they're doing it. We believe, they're having a relationship at our back. And sometimes these children, they really need our help. They actually need us to put them through of, some things that is going on. I don't know if any parents see a big deal talking to over 18, over 20 about sex. To me, there shouldn't be a big deal talking to over 20 about sex. Sitting them down, asking about them, like what is going on? When last do you have a period? Are you going near any man? Things like that. And sometimes now, like I said, I'll be like, mommy, you started though, mommy. But gradually, you will build a relationship with them for them to open up with you. It's, nowadays that our children of 21, 22, they're saying they don't have a relationship, they're not in a relationship. Our boys are complaining that these girls, they love money. All what they know is money, because our big brothers out there that are working full time, they're cajoling them, spending money on them, giving them money anyhow. So our girls are falling in love with them rather than their own sets group, their own university group that they're going to school together, their own age range, But these children now of 20 are falling for our daddy of 45, 40, 50 because of, material things and money and things like that. The ones that you see that maybe they end up marrying together are the ones that maybe their parents are 5 and 6 and they've tried to mash them up together. It wasn't by force. Thank you, my big boss says, girls will not admit easily, but boys will joke about it. Well, you have the experience, man. Our chosen Iron Fair, happy new year to you, sir. Ekujometa Ekushel. Oh, thank you. Our girls are saying the boys does not want to commit. So it's the other way now, because my boss lady says our girls are saying the boys does not want to commit, and our boys, the one that I investigated, those ones that I investigated, not 2, not 3, says our girls of nowadays, all they know is money, all they want is money. And if we look at it, our university boys, they're in uni and they're doing only part-time. So they're not as rich as our own big brothers that are doing full-time, that they can afford to, even give them money for most of everything they want to do. And our girls nowadays, they are the one buying all this box of makeup, like £50 for one brush makeup. And the clothes they're wearing are designers, they're brands and things like that. Our teenagers, they don't have that money. So mummies, how can we work together to push our boys out there to these girls, to their age mates? If it's okay, now they're saying that they don't want to commit, so how do we talk to them and make them realize that, look, even though you're a boy and you think you're still young, that you're still like 20, 21, what age do you want to get married? Some of them are doing it, and I've seen most girls that are doing it. Maybe some of them are going to Nigeria to get married and come back to London. Some of them is because of their parents. So parents, we need to wake up, tie our lion together, and push our children that after finishing uni, graduating, the next thing is having a job. And this country, most of them get lucky. Most of the ones that are brought up here and went to school here, they get lucky and find a job now. So let's encourage them to start building a family life. Because if you're waiting for them, that okay, is when you start getting rich, you start having money, that's the only time you get married. Then when are they going to marry? When they're 40, when they're 50? We cannot leave them to then. So it's high time we start to encourage them. Talk to our boys, like the ones that don't want to commit, and let them know. Nígbà tí ìyá ṣe wà ní age 18, age 17, mo ti ń wo bí, like my boss says. You hear some relationship when they said, some wedding anniversary, they'll tell you they've been together 40, 50, 30 years, things like that. How come it doesn't happen anymore nowadays? What's going on? Is it the way that they've brought up, like I said, or is it the way this life is now? Because back then it's not like that. But nowadays it's not, unless they are lying to us. But some of it we actually argued about it. Even my sister was there, one of my sister. We argued about it and said, lie, it's not possible, you're lying, you're this. No. We even did it today. Instead of saying, okay, let's go to the room and make sure you're not lying. I think we just joke about it, but it's real. It's real. So how do we make things work with them? How do we talk to them? How do we encourage them? How do we encourage our children? We want to encourage our children and let them go into relationship. By the time they're 21, 22, by the time they're 25, they should be married now. Am I lying? So please, mummies with teenagers, with other kids. I don't have other kids here, so I don't know much. But, from what I've gathered and from the experience that I've seen with others, that's why I'm out here to talk about it. How do we help our teenagers to build a solid relationship, for them to be more committed? We don't want our children to be like football now. We don't want any boys to come and just play them, leave them. They go, the other one come and play football with them and go scores, things like. We want, a new relationship. We don't want marriages that keep failing. We don't want relationships that they're fighting. We don't want relationships that keep breaking up now. We want something that we want to we want to build a future for our children. Let's look into a way of building a future for our children, because when we start doing that now, the ones that are coming at the back of them will reap from it. But if we start folding our hands and say, oh, Kokomio, I don't care, even when they're 30, if we start thinking like that, then, these kids will end up, we don't want our children to be a failure. No matter how many books they read, no matter how much they have, no matter how rich they get, if they don't have a wife or husband, their life, is not as good as, one person can only, even we are mothers, fathers, we need, a partner next to us. So we need to encourage our children. Show Daka for Modore. Is it good to talk to our children of over 18 now about sex, about being committed, about finding a girl to marry? Marriage doesn't happen in one day. From 18, they need to start building a relationship. By the time they get to age 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 24 are going to be dear. They need to, say, I'm getting married. I think 2 years or 3 years ago, we had a group of little ones, like the young ones, getting married together. But we only have maybe one or twice in a year or things like that. It's not really, rampant. It's not something that, but we want to push it a little bit more. We don't want our children to be like us. We want them to have a good life. Some of us, we've scared our children. We've talked to them about having a boyfriend. It's a bad thing. Don't do it. It's not good. It's not this. It's not that. We're putting that fear in them. So now we need to correct it. If our children, some of them have that fear that, if I bring a girlfriend, if I bring if I impregnate somebody, I'm in trouble. We don't want to leave. We don't want them to live in a life of fear. We don't want them to stay alone at the age of 25 and we're thinking, my team married my boyfriend. And our friend, while I'm a ṣé kò yẹ pé nǹkan ṣe ọmọ mi àbó kò bó lọmọ mi àbí ṣé kò sí níwọ̀n pọ́ mọ́ mi wọ́n ṣe nǹkan kan sọ́mọ mi. So we need to start giving them a little bit of help and a bit of push. We need to help out. So if you have age 18 over, 20 over, even age 18 over, and they start telling you that they don't have a relationship, push them to have a relationship, but talk to them about consequences of what can happen, about being pregnant and things like that. It's not yet. If they're studying, they're still in uni, they need to finish their uni, fine. But don't wait till they are 25 before you start telling them, you need to go and bring a boyfriend. Okay, now you're saying your children should not have a boyfriend to the 25. Okay, you're saying that to the 25, no, they shouldn't have a boyfriend. Okay, now at 25, you said they can have a boyfriend from 25. So how long do you want them to stay in a relationship before they get married? Obviously, you know that they need to get to know each other. That can take 3-4 years. So if you're telling them don't have a boyfriend till you're 25 and they want to get into a relationship at the age of 25 and they want to use 2, 3, 4 years to know their partner, So when they're like 28, 29, is that a time for them to get married? No Fomodore in the 21st century, Okolewa. Not Fomodore like that, ma. Not Fomodore. It's not a by force thing. I didn't know how to explain it well. It's like introducing them together, letting them know, like a group of their age, to know one another. It's not up to them. But what I meant is like having them to go out with their own age mates, rather than our elders out there, maybe elders of one, or you know what I mean, man. Like, we don't want them to start dating all this agbalagba arugbo anymore. We want like university group, our children of same age. They might not be exactly same age of 21, no. There might be, gap of 20, 23, 24. We want to bring that back. They need to start knowing each other, and that could happen if we give them, like, that's why I said Fomodore, but not Fomodore in that form, as in letting them know one another. Like, we all have friends now. We have like 4, 5 friends that we have children that are in same category, so we cannot bring them together. Maybe if we're doing a gathering, we invite all of them to come together. And, there's no way that one boy or one girl will not like each other among themselves. So it's up to them to, but not by force and say, you must marry. No, I am not saying that. I will not support that. I'm not going to support that they must marry somebody they don't love. But if this group can come together, knowing one another, there's a possibility of them liking and loving and building a relationship together. So that's what I meant, not force, no. But there's a lot of cases of our over 18, over 20 nowadays. Some of them will not even say nothing at home. At the end of the day, when you said who are they going out with, or it's only when they're pregnant that you will know their husband, and the husband will be even your own age mates, or maybe just a little bit younger than you. Imagine your own child of 18 or 20 bringing a boyfriend of your own age home. How would you feel? That's why we need to encourage them to have a relationship with a peer group, with their own, age range. Rather than bringing it, just like my oga on top now. Me and my oga that is older than me in like maybe 30 years now. And Nobu come and say, Kike, I want to marry you. And I bring Nobu to my own father. My father is only 60. Nobu is 57. Would my father be happy, say I bring 57-year-old man and he is 60? No. So things like that we need to look into. Like if we see the relationship of nowadays, you see like a mother calling our own daughter's husband uncle, brother. You see what I mean now? That's why we need to look at it as, do we want to be calling our own children's husband, brother, daddy, uncle? So we need to help them and talk to them more and try to let them mingle together. So if you have a friend, that the children are all like the same range, let them know each other. When they're doing a gathering, invite all of them together. Like I said, we pick one out and said, I like that girl. From there, you don't even need to do any introduction. The only thing you need to do is let them come together. They will see each other and like each other. We need to, our girls now, we need to try and let them see the other side of life, not only our own side of knowing only owo, only dating, men with only money. These our boys as well, they have a future. They're the one that become engineer, doctors, lawyers, what do you call it? They have big dreams as well. So we need to give them chance to have their own, woman, and by helping them to socialize them, gather them together with other their age group. And when they work together as well, they're just finishing uni together. Maybe one want to study law, one want to study doctor, a doctor and a lawyer together, things like that. Not our own baba to ti dagba, you know. So let's put our hands together. And no, I don't have anything against Agbalagba Rugbo. Please, even me, if I see Baba 50, 68 gone, I'll probably not mind. Good evening, my uncle Dayo Benro. Welcome to Noble International Magazine Show. My name is Kike Diamond, known as Noble Police. Thank you for joining us. I've got 15 minutes left. You see the time goes quick. Oh, me, I said I'm doing 1 hour 30 minutes now. I'm talking. So what can we do? How can we, help these children? Is it okay for our children to go for Agbalagba Arugbo while our own boys are there as well looking for a girlfriend? Our boys are saying, my boss lady puts, our girls are saying the boys does not want to commit. And our boys are saying the girls only love money. So how do we solve the problem now? Why does our boy don't want to commit? Is it because of our girls are too demanding? Is it because our girls, they look at our boys as they're too young for them? Is it because they see themselves as being the same level? Like, what can they offer them? A girl can look at a boy at the same age or the same range. That what can he offer me? He ain't got nothing. He's still studying. He can't look after me. But remember that if we continue to grow like this, it's our younger ones, our baby girl, younger ones that will suffer it, because these boys that we're not giving chance to marry the age range, they will be waiting for the little one. Oh. So by the time they are like 30, our little one is reaching 18, there will be worse will be them. Oh. So please, let's encourage them. We need our over 18, over 20 to get together in the same range. They need to stop going after big man. I don't know about our boys though. I've said it, maybe some of them are going for older women as well, sugar mommy. Boys, stop shebel. Please tell your teenager, if they're saying our girls love too much money, so because of that they want to go for sugar daddy. Boys, don't do that. Our boys, don't do that. Go for your age range. If you're still in uni studying and you're doing a part-time job, look for a good girl. There are women out there. If you need help, don't ask mommy. Don't be afraid of mommy anymore. Don't be afraid of daddy anymore. Talk to them. So boys anywhere, girls anywhere, if you're watching me and you need help on how to be girls, tell mommy that you like that girl. I'm not talking about young ones. I'm talking about over 18. I did some investigation where, some boys says our girls love money, and some of our girls at the age of 20, 21, 22 are still a virgin. And some are going out with our uncles, our daddies. Some are bringing home, only when they're pregnant. They will tell their mom, oh, they are pregnant. When they say bring your man, it will be, from age, maybe they are age 18, 19, 20, then bringing a husband of age 50. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing in age. But what we are trying to put together here is we need to start opening our eye and let our children go with their own age range. We need to know the kind of home these children are going into. That is why I said, is it okay for us to introduce our friends' children to themselves, knowing each other? I'm not saying we should force them to date each other. No, we're not forcing them. It's inviting them to a gathering together. It doesn't have to be 2 boys or 2 girls only. We can gather them together, knowing, okay, your friend has age 20, 21 of boys or girls. Have a party together. Let them meet each other together. You don't even need to do any talking. They will do the talking themselves, like I said. MC Cole, my big brother, thank you for joining in. God bless you for joining in. Thank you. How can we help this over 18, over 20 to get together? What kind of relationship is your children having? Are they lying to you that they don't have a relationship? Is it true that they don't have a relationship? what kind of a man, what kind of a girl, what kind of a boy you want your children over 18, over 20 to date? What kind of home do you think they come from? So that's why I said, is it okay to introduce our friends' children together? And by doing so, maybe they can get to know each other. At least we know what home they're coming from. We know, if anything happened, we know where to run to. We know their background. We know their studying. We know if they went to uni or not. We know the school they went to. We know their mother. We know their home. So what are your thoughts? What do you think? Is it okay for a 21, 22, 23 to be a virgin still? There's no big deal in it. Where do you want them to start from? How do you want them to go about it? Some of our children need help. Some of our children are afraid to talk to us. Some of our children are even afraid of going into relationship because maybe some of the things that they've seen with their mothers and their fathers, or what their parent has been through. It's our ways affecting our children to go into a relationship. Is it true that our girls of age 18, 20, 21, they love money? Is it true that our children, the boys' parts, they don't want to commit? If you have a teenager son, not teenager son, you know what I mean, like over 18, I want you to ask them a question, about this topic, what they feel, how it has affected them, or do they have a boyfriend? Do they have a girlfriend? Are they okay with what is going on with the relationship life? So I want you to get your own information as well. I've investigated some, and it's due to the boys are saying girls love money. Now, girls are saying the boys don't want to commit. Who is lying to who now? So we need to know what's going on in the relationship of our children. Some of us as a parent will tell our children, until you're 25, that is when you can have a boyfriend. Until you're 20, that's when you can have a boyfriend. So if they're only allowed to have a boyfriend at the age of 20, okay, let's say at the age of 25, you tell them that's when you want them to bring boyfriend home. When they finish uni, when they finish everything, they've gotten a job working and it's okay. Now they're 25. They're starting a relationship. How long do you want them to know each other for? Few days? Months? Years? When do you want them to get married? Immediately? You need to know each other first. So we need to encourage our children. Even if they're going into relationship at the age of 18, it might be okay. But what you need to tell them is let them know that if they get pregnant or if anything, and they still need to study, it's going to affect them. So that's what we actually need to educate them on education. We need to educate them on ways of life. But if they meet at the age of 18 and start building a relationship, and you've told them the negative and the positive parts of it, some of them, they know what's going on if you ask them and tell them, oh, don't have a kid now. And they're seeing you struggling as well. They've seen mommy struggling as well. It's not easy bringing up children in this country. So until they finish their uni, and by the time they finish their uni, they're like 22, 23. At least by the time they finish and work for 1 year, by the time they're 25, 24, they start to get married together rather than 29, 30. Some of us might not see anything wrong with getting married at the age of 30, over 30. But it's up to you. You might think it's not too late. You might think it's okay. So relationship, our children relationship, is it affecting them? Is it affecting you as a mother, as a father, as a parent? Is it affecting you? Good evening, ma. Uncle, is it Uncle, Auntie, Lami? Oh, Laminu Fashion. Thank you, ma. God bless you. Thank you for joining in. We're talking about our children relationship. I did some personal investigation, and I was told by the boys that they're saying our girls of today love money. And our mommy, one of our mommies says the girls are saying our boys don't want to commit. and some of my intake was some of our girls are dating our uncle wa, our daddy, our elders of maybe one particular group of somewhere. So we want to encourage them to go for their own age range. And I said, is it okay for us to introduce our children, friends together? We don't need to do any talking. We're not forcing them to date each other. It's just for them to have a gathering together. And if they like each other, so be it. Let them talk to each other, weigh each other. But at least we know what home they're going. We know what home they're coming from. Rather than leaving them nowadays to go and pick from Nigeria somebody they don't even know, maybe they meet them somewhere and that's it, boom. It's high time we stop all this, age doesn't matter. Fine, age does not matter. But is it okay for our own 18-year-old to start dating 55, 60 because material things? And why is it affecting them? Why is this affecting them? Some of our children of 20, 21, 22, 23, they're still a virgin at this age. Why is that? Is it because mommy has told them don't go near man? Is it because mommy has put the fear inside them and said don't have a boyfriend till you're age 25? Fine, they start having a boyfriend at age 25. How long do you want them to spend in that relationship before they get married? 2, 3, 4, 5 years? By the time they spend 5 years in a relationship to get to know each other, they're 30 already. Is that when they want to start to get married, to start having a baby? Age 31, 32. And we all know the struggle. So what's your relationship? What's your children's relationship like? Do they have a boyfriend? Do they have a girlfriend? Are they dating their own range, the age range? Those are the things we need to check. We need to work in hands with our children as well. We need to educate them. We need to teach them. If some of them I don't know how to woo. They are British. They are British. Maybe some of them cannot woo a woman. They cannot woo a girl. You will help them. That you will help them go and talk to the girl. The girl will slap you, mommy, and say, mommy, waiting. But you encourage them and tell them, look, if you have a girl, go up to her. And also, we don't want our girls to be a football. We don't want men to be kicking them around. So we want our children to have a good relationship. I personally would prefer my own children to go out with their own age range, rather than bringing somebody to me that I would be calling uncle or brother. I don't know if our mommies are getting my message here. Some of our children are bringing home our daddies, our uncles, Is that what you want for your children? Would you rather let your children go out with their own age range? What are your intakes about this? What do you think? I've only got 5 minutes left. And I've changed the time of the show. Now it's going to be just an hour from 7:30 to 8:30 or 7 to 8. So what are your intakes of our children going out with other people, like somebody older than them? Is it okay for us to introduce our friends to our children? Not a what do you call it? Not a compulsory date. We are not forcing them. We're not forcing them. It's just for them to meet one another. We can have a gathering for them to meet, and if they like each other, let them go for it. Or do you have your children have an experience of what I'm talking about? Have you noticed about what I'm talking about? Hello, Temi Bless. Good evening. How are you? Today's topic is our children relationship. Is it okay for your child to bring in a man that you'll be calling brother, uncle, daddy? Or you rather let your children date their own age range? I'm talking about some of our teenagers now. Our children now of age 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Some of them are virgin. Some boys don't even have a girlfriend. Some girls don't have a boyfriend due to maybe our girls doing alcohol, and our girls are saying the boys don't want to commit, and some of our girls are dating a man that is doing full-time, that they rather date a man doing a full-time work which is of their own age, maybe 10, 15, 20 years older than them, rather than dating their own university friend that is doing just part-time, maybe 5-10 hours of work. Maybe they're getting more from our own elder brother that is doing full-time, is giving them more money, satisfactory relationship satisfaction than our boys that they're studying, they're busy studying, working part-time, still living in their mother's home. Can this be the things that is affecting them? They are doing a coin. Until I'm in fashion, LA says they are doing a coin. Or is it due to maybe these children, the boys' parts, they are still staying home with their own parents, where the girls want, a man that is independent, that has their own house. When they finish doing the holiday time, when they break up, the boys go home, the girls go home to their parents. Could it be what is affecting them? Could it be that, maybe they want time of their own to be with their boyfriend in the house, saying, boyfriend me, mama ba sonje, mama ba shegba, mama ba shawo, which if the boy is still mommy's boy, it's, a bit difficult for that to happen. So the girls rather date, a man older than them, which they know that they can go to his house to cook for them. So what is really affecting our children's relationship of them dating same age range? We need to look into it. We need to know why this is happening. We need to know how we can solve this. Well, this is the topic of today. It's 8:30. This is the topic of today. I want you to rethink of what I've said. If you can rewatch from 7:30, where I start the topic, and put your comments, drop your comments down of what you think, how we can help our children of over 18 to build a proper relationship with the age range. Why is this happening? Is it okay to form a dore? Is it okay to have a gathering of age over age 18 for them to meet each other? We don't need to force them. We're not forcing them, but for them to have a chat, maybe they can build a relationship out of it. What do you think of this? I would like to say thank you for everybody that's contributed. Thank you for everybody that has joined today. Thank you for coming back to Noble People International Magazine. We are on YouTube. We are on Twitter. We are on Facebook as you are watching. We're on radio. There's Noble Radio. Check us out. Red Carpet Paparazzi, we're here for you. Doing MC, we're here. Packing your event from A to Z, we are here. Photographer, we are here. Anywhere in Europe, we are there. Even in Nigeria, we are there. Hello, sir, Auntie Oyinromoke Adetunji. What a lovely name. Good evening, ma. Good evening, ma. Good evening, ma. I'm just about to finish, and you're coming in. My topic today was our relationship, our children relationship. Not the relationship we have with them, but the relationship they have with the peer group. Are they in the right relationship? That is, our age 18 and over, 18 plus. Are they going out with their own age range? Or are they dating, there's nobody that wants to date my own age range, don't want to date me. So, are they single? Are they virgin? Are we looking into that? Or are we waiting for our children to reach age 25 before they start having a boyfriend? And if that is the case of some of us as a parent, we say that, we want our children to have a boyfriend at age 25. Are we looking at it that, okay, when they start the relationship at age 25, how long will they stay in that relationship to know each other? By the time they get to know each other, maybe they're like 29, 28, 30. Is that when we want them to get married? That was my topic for today. I'm just about to finish and you're coming in. But please share and rewatch. Please, Auntie Onyiromoke. What a lovely name. Thank you for joining in. And I am yours. You are mine. I shall see you back next week, Friday, by God's grace, at 7 o'clock to 8 p.m. And with Noble Police, 2018, episode 1. Thank you for watching and God bless you. Have a wonderful night and a happy weekend to you. Bàbá mi adùn kò ká bí n bá.
Ọ̀rẹ́ gbogbo ayé wa gbọ́n. Ẹ wá sọ̀wọ́. Kò máa gbowó kò máa gbóbi. Ọ̀rẹ́ Jésù lọ́rẹ́ àtàtà mo fẹ́ kó mọ̀ dájú pé òkò ní bàdànù láyé. Wonderful Jesus. Gbogbo ara yẹn ni màá ròyìn fún. Wonderful Jesus. Gbogbo ara yẹn.